Alright, Major Tom here.
Ranger John here.
We're doing our first review for the new year, and what better with Skylanders.
Spyro's Adventure.
Alright, we got our new nifty toys, so we're going to talk about them. Alright, so, the story of the game. You basically become this great portal master, and you're in charge of all the Skylanders. The world of Skyland is being attacked by evil, and it's your job to use your Skylanders and save the world, basically.
Yeah, they're frozen in our world, and you put them on the portal, and they're alive in their world.
And there's 32 different characters, but probably the only one you're going to notice is, of course, Spyro. Hence, probably why they gave the game Spyro's Adventure.
So there's at least one character that you'll recognize.
Yeah, which comes with the game. So that's good. Alright, the gameplay, I'm going to say it's your classic beat-em-ups with some powers. It plays a lot like Castle Crashers or Gauntlet. Obviously, it's more kid-friendly.
Yeah, it's kid-friendly. Play with your kids.
But trust me, once you pick up this game and start playing it, you don't want to put it down. Anyone can play this game. It'll be fun for everyone.
It's a huge collector's item right now. So if you're into collecting Pokemon cards or action figures, this is also something you can collect.
Yeah, so that's why I think it's open to a huge variety of people. You got your collecting aspect, the cool characters and the fun gameplay, and makes it real fun for anyone to pick it up of all ages. And graphics in the game, everything's cartoony, but I think it looks pretty good. The detail in the characters are real good.
Yeah, like when you put your toy in the game, you can recognize that it's your toy.
Yeah.
You're what is that?
All your characters, they have, every character plays uniquely and differently, which is pretty cool. Each character has different fighting moves and walks differently, and, you have your different element characters. And so, obviously, you might want to use a fire character at certain points. And throughout the game, it tells you in this area, this type of character is more strong, so you might want to switch. So the game kind of wants you to play with different characters. It just doesn't want you to play with the same character the whole time, which you have the option to do if you want.
Yeah, you don't have to go
Spyro the whole game if you want.
But you do need different elements to open special areas in the game.
Yeah, and that's probably where the downfall where people are going to complain about this game. You don't need any of the other characters or anything to beat the game or finish the game. But like we said, they put these basically portals that you have to unlock with certain characters. And if you don't have that type, you can't open it. Usually in these rooms, though, there is just going to be a treasure chest for you, some gold, or some collectible hat you could get, which you could wear on any of your characters. That usually gives you an increase in certain stats, like speed or your magic power is stronger.
Yeah, so it's nothing you can't live without.
Your characters level up. You get to buy upgrades for them. You could buy different moves. They even have skill trees, and you eventually get to choose one side of a skill tree for your character. Say like for Spyro, for instance, you could choose if you want to work with your fire attacks more or your charging more. And then if you want to switch, you can reset your characters whenever you want, because your stats are saved within your character. And I think if you're say a friend comes over with his character, he could have his stats with his character with him.
The stats are attached to the toy.
Yeah.
So we could trade toys, and you'd send me your level 10, and it would still be level 10 in my game.
If you want to start over, like we said, you could always reset any of them. You could nickname them. You could do whatever you want. Put some stupid hat on it. Some of these hats are ridiculous looking.
I have a plunger on my little troll tooth.
This funniest one I've seen is this kind of purple eye thing and some moose horns. Those always look good on anyone. The game's pretty long, I have to say. How the game's set up, you're in a hub world, and some of the hub world keeps unlocking as you progress in the story, and you're collecting parts to kind of bring the world back to life. And as you progress, it takes you collecting the parts further and further, and you meet new characters in the game as you keep going further and further.
And the voice actors, you recognize them. They've got Invader Zim's in there. The one dude, I don't even know what he's from, but you just recognize his voice.
Yeah, all the voices you're I know that guy from somewhere, and all the voice acting's pretty good. So they actually paid some money to get some real people.
It's more than just a cash-in.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, basically is a caption.
It is, and it
but
isn't, I guess you could say. You could
know,
argue either way.
At least they tried.
They did. Alright, achievements. I would have to say they're pretty easy. You don't need all the toys to get all of them. They're mainly just beating the story missions, collecting certain things, and leveling up your characters. That's basically all of them. Anything else? No, that's basically it, right?
Yeah, there's some, like,
For
do something in a level.
Oh yeah, like for your dodging the sharks on a certain level, or getting eaten by a giant fish for a certain amount of times.
Right.
Replay value in this game. There's a lot.
I mean, yeah.
Obviously, you could go back.
Play with different toys and different characters.
You could level them up, collect them. You could go through all the levels trying to collect everything. Each character has his own heroic challenge, which also, if you beat that, it unlocks stats for your character, so that's good. You could play co-op only locally.
And it's pretty good couch co-op. I mean, you don't find that a lot now.
No.
But it's definitely good to play with a friend. Or
yeah,
your
it works good.
Or
I've only noticed a couple problems, like say I was going into like a lava-filled area, and I only had one fire character, and the other character couldn't really come with me, so he just kept like kind of teleporting, because he couldn't really do anything. But what else? The game also has battling modes, so you can fight each other if you want. So you could like have your friend come over and try and battle his leveled up Skylander versus yours for fun if you feel like doing that.
Yeah, Pokemon battle.
Yeah.
God, Nintendo's probably so mad they didn't think of this.
I know. Well, that basically wraps up. Anything else you want to say about the game?
No, I'll say the main game is a pretty good price. What is it, $70? So that's $10.
Yeah, $70.
$10 more.
$10
you get the
more.
portal and 3 toys.
Yep.
And
obviously you're paying $10 more for the hardware. So.
Yeah.
Which I've heard no problems with so far, and I'm sure people have used it for hours, so that's good. I was worried about like problems with the portal breaking over time.
Especially since the toys use like those little RFID cards.
Yeah.
Magnets might be a problem. don't like rub them up against magnets.
Well, yeah, that'll wrap it up for our Skylanders review, and I'm going to show you a little short of what the portal and the toys look like. This has been Major Tom.
This is Ranger John.
Alright, Major Tom here. And a special guest, Mr. Angry Angels, the assistant of the toys. Warbird's filming. Shh. Alright, here's the portal. This is magic. If you tinker with this, Activision will be mad because they already got some guy in trouble. Because he showed all the design. He broke it down and showed the designs of it on the internet, and he got busted. So they want you to know this is magic. Okay? Kids, magic. Alright, plugs in USB. The cord's pretty long, because obviously you have to be next to the thing, so to change the toys. So I will show you some of the toys. A bunch of random characters. The only one you'll probably be familiar with will be Spyro, who is finally back in the game, whether you like him or not.
He looks kind of vicious.
He does, right?
He doesn't look as cute and cuddly as he used to.
I actually think they're pretty creative looking characters. The toys are pretty well made. So each character on the bottom, if you don't know, they each have a class type. You probably at least need one of each class type to be able to unlock everything in the game, and there's 32 different characters. You don't need them all to...
How many class types are there?
I want to say like 5 or 6. There's like there's magic, he's like a gear type, fire, water, I think he's rock, undead.
So you really only need that many to...
Why? There's like a tree class too that I don't have, I think, either. So I don't even have all the types. So.
For sure.
Yes, I know. I don't think they're even all out right now, all the characters. And then there's pieces like this, which will unlock levels. So this is basically DLC. And then there's pieces like this, which give you power-ups, or this like helps you find treasure chests that you could use like once per level. That's basically it.